So, earlier today, I was kind of reflecting on competitive gaming and what are some of the things that I'm, happy about, the positives, and then some of the traps that I fell into and am still trying to find my way out of. I think the first major positive for my competitive gaming was when I got to Emerald in League of Legends. It's nothing too crazy. I think anyone could really get to that rank, but you get a fancy green border, and achieving that ranked goal, which, realistically took me quite a few years, it gave me a lot of confidence in myself and what I'm capable of. Another positive is just it's kind of fun to be good at a popular game. Whether it's, CSGO, League, Valorant, maybe even Dota. All these games, lots of people play them, and you can connect with people, which is kind of one of the main benefits of getting good at these things. You can connect with people and then have fun winning with people. And when you're going on your win streaks with your friends, or maybe just in the depths of solo queue, climbing your way up the mountain, you kind of eventually get to enter these flow states during the climb. Now, a flow state is when you're fully immersed in the gameplay. You're not really thinking about anything else besides what is actually occurring in the game and how you can best impact the outcome. Being able to enter this flow state at will, which I think competitive gaming also helps with. Now, to get in some of the traps that I fell into. The main one, I think, for a lot of people is they aim high without knowing what it costs. And what I mean by that is, it's easy to say to yourself, oh, I want to get Diamond in League, or I want to get Ascendant in Valorant. But what you don't understand is that this puts you into the top, 5% of all people playing this game, and millions of people play these games. So to get to that level, you're literally, just think of like a university basketball player. He dedicates almost every waking hour to his craft and to his sport to be at that level. And it's not really different with video games. Obviously, you're not spending that much time in the gym, but outside of the game, you're still thinking, you're still strategizing, trying to find holes in your play to try and improve. And ultimately what this does is it kind of takes time away from other goals you might have had. So if you have the goal of climbing in one of these competitive games, you just kind of have to understand and expect where you're setting the bar and what that's going to cost you time-wise. Another common trap that I think people fall into is they allow these games to really stress them out. They get really attached to the outcome of each and every game, and rightfully so. It takes a lot of effort and time to win competitive games. But if you're getting that worked up and stressed over video games, is it really worth the dopamine of winning? I really do think that, along my climbs in all these games, I've seen people who I don't think the stress was worth the dopamine. My last trap that I've personally fell for is the mastery versus the ego. And this is something that Taoism also kind of taught me, was that if you're trying to, pursue these very high levels of things, it shouldn't really be you holding yourself above everyone else. It should be you holding yourself to yourself, looking in the mirror and focusing on mastery instead of just focusing on your ego trip about being such and such rank. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.